So know that you need to commit to God. You need to commit to Him first and foremost, but you also need to commit to destiny. There's this phrase that the Lord gave me, which is God in me, destiny and me. We are one in three. And what this reminds me of is that you cannot have God without destiny. God is trying to take you somewhere, okay? I tried to just have it be me and God, and I was like, we good. I just want to chill. I just want to have you. I don't want to have nothing else. And God was like, no. I created you for a purpose. I need to take you somewhere. So it let me know that, yeah, when I surrender to God, I'm also surrendering to destiny. He want to take me somewhere. So what it also tells me, though, is that in my pursuit of going to my final destination, wherever it is, that I need God for it. I can't do it without God. God called me to a thing, and it's not meant to be done outside of Him. Yeah, I can't fulfill a God assignment without God. I can't fulfill a God purpose without God. I can't be in God relationships without God. I need God for destiny. So we are one in three because I got to be just as committed to God as I am to destiny. And I got to be committed to destiny just as I am God. We all got to have this commitment, this synergy with one another in which we are one in three. The reason why I want to make sure I make that clear is because the devil's coming for you with everything that he got. And if you don't have that commitment to God, you ain't gonna make it. You gonna run from God. You gonna walk away from God. You gonna turn from God. God is going to be processing you. He's gonna be dealing with you. And even as it is under the hand of God, you might find yourself worn out. You might find yourself whooped. You might find yourself in such a space where you are like, I don't want to do this no more. God, is too much. You need to be committed to God because God going to take you through some struggles, some hardship, because that's where growth happens, right? It don't happen in the ease. It happens in the discomfort. Yeah, your greatest growth going to happen in the hardship, in the challenge where you got to dig deep. But you got to be committed to God to be able to see this thing out. So what's your first step in the matter? You got to be committed. You got to go after God with everything that you have. Yes. You need to surrender to God. Yes. But those things will only be momentary if you don't commit to it for the long haul. That's the good, the bad, the pretty, the ugly, the hard, the easy, the all. It requires your commitment. So will you commit to God? Will you be willing to, no matter what it takes, say, I'm in this. I'm not leaving no matter what. No matter what happens, no matter how hard it get, no matter what the struggle is, I'm going to see this thing through. You see, I'm at a point now in my life to where I'm like, no matter what God takes me through, no matter what it sound like, no matter what it seemed like, I'm not running from God. And even in those moments where I still get weak, where I'm still like, yo, I can't do this no more, God find a way because He knows my heart desire is to stay with Him, is to fulfill His will. He knows exactly how much pressure to apply and when to take that pressure off. He knows when you've been pushed to the end of your rope, and that's where He's trying to get you to, so that when you let that rope go, you pick it up at that same spot, and he could take you a little further. He can extend your rope. See, the Lord's trying to push you and push you and push you and challenge you so that he can expose what you can do, who you are. But he needs to get you beyond yourself, the self you know, the self you're used to, the self you're comfortable with. See, you're here and God needs you way over here. He like, you don't even know. You've been operating at such a comfortable level. You've been operating at such a low level. You supposed to be way up here. Matter of fact, look, it's off the screen. But I gotta get you to there. And on that path to get to there, it's a lot that's happening. I got to challenge you. I got to push you. I got to let Satan get to you so I can train you in spiritual warfare. I got to be able to get you to grow. I got to be able to expand you. I got to be able to expand your capacity. I need to get you to see who it is that you are, but you have to move beyond yourself. And that can be hard. That could be challenging. That could be tough. So you have to make the decision to commit to God. No matter what happened, God, I'm with you. I ain't going nowhere. I don't care what it looked like. I don't care what happened to my family. I don't care what happened to my loved ones, my job, my house, my purpose. No matter what happens, God, I'm sticking with you. I'm staying with you. I'm by your side. I'm not going nowhere. And God, please, if I go somewhere, God, I trust that you're going to come back and get me. Because with God working in your life and challenging you and growing you and Satan coming for you, and that's what you see in the spiritual, that's what you know in the spiritual, what's happening in the natural, right? Bosses dealing with husbands and wives, dealing with children, dealing with friends, dealing with family, with moms, with dads, with sisters, with brothers, with cousins, with uncles, with aunties, with dealing with all of these people. You may want to consider your circle. If your list is that big, too many people got access to you, okay? And if that many people got to be in your life, I hope you controlling that. I hope you monitoring that. I hope you saying, hey, you know what? It ain't unlimited access. I just want to throw that in there. But with all of this that's going on, even in the natural, you got to stay committed. You got to make the commitment. God in me, destiny in me, we are 1 and 3. I'm going somewhere. When you get that mentality that, I'm going somewhere with God. I'm on the mission with God. Now you starting, Christian, to follow in the pattern of Christ. Yeah, didn't you know I be about my Father's business? I'm about my Father's business. I come in the name of the Father. See, I ain't coming in my own name. I'm doing what I see the Father doing. You see, it's me and the Father. Yeah, I'm going after what God want me to do. I'm missional. You see, Jesus was like, I got a cross to get to. Yeah, we ain't just staying in one spot, staying still. We moving towards the cross. Yeah, the journey is to the cross. What's your journey to? Find out and commit to it. I'm committed to the journey. I'm committed to the destination. I'm committed to where you want me to go, God. I'm committed to you. I'm committed to destiny. We 1 and 3. We locked in. Let's go. But it takes your commitment. So I want you today to decide to commit to God, to commit to your destiny, to really embrace the fact that y'all have to be 1 and 3.